I have had a lot of different jobs. I've worked fast food, I've sold shoes, I've worked at the movie theater, I've worked at both Hollywood Video and Blockbuster Video. And in all those jobs, I felt like I was wasting my life because I was just trying to help some CEO buy another ivory back scratcher.
You know, I'm always a little embarrassed whenever somebody asks me what I do for a living and I have to say that I'm between jobs or something like that. I mean, obviously we all need to work and we all want to follow our passions, but I mean, finding work is difficult and a lot of us have a tendency to just laze about all day and we end up depressed.
You hear it all the time. Somebody wants to get hired somewhere, but they can't get hired without experience. But there's no place to get said experience. What are you supposed to do? Live with your parents for the rest of your life? I don't want to do that.
So when I came to Spectrum Fusion, it's nice because the bottom line isn't making money. They still need money to survive, but the main mission is to learn and to teach.
One thing I think is great about Spectrum Fusion is how they help you get the experience in a way nobody else does.
So thankfully Spectrum Fusion was able to give me the chance to not only follow my passions, but also give me a realistic direction towards the future. They don't care about experience. They don't care if you're straight out of college or if you've spent 10 years in a dead-end job or what have you, or if you have no real experience in your field.
Spectrum Fusion has changed my life because they have given me work that is very consistent with what I have studied with in my days as a Houston Community College student, while having me learn new skills along the way that improve the quality of the work I do.
Spectrum Fusion bridges that experience gap. Working as part of the media team, I've been able to do things that I otherwise wouldn't have had an opportunity to do. And it's helped me to gain the skills I need to get my career going.
One of the things that's really kind of astonishing working at Spectrum Fusion Studios is the sheer pedigree of the people that we end up working with. I mean, it would be all too easy to assume that a company that purports to give people experience might just make up mindless and meaningless busy work to fill time in the hopes that it might look good on a resume someday. But that's not the case.
We're actually using things that I'm interested in, cameras, computers, things with buttons. And yeah, we're learning how to use them to make cool stuff. And we'll be teaching other people how to use them to make cool stuff. So I'm pretty excited about that, and I'm glad to be a part of this.
They trusted me that I knew what I was doing and that I was ready to work hard to improve. They worked hard to find me the right work to do. I've loved it.
In my time at Spectrum Fusion Studios, I've had the pleasure of working with people from some pretty notable companies. For example, one time, Johnson & Johnson came to us and asked us to help them make a promotional video talking about their Caring Crowd program. How insane is that? A massive company like Johnson & Johnson coming to little old us for help? When I think about that, it really hammers home just how far Spectrum Fusion has helped me come in these past few years.
I've worked with people that I never otherwise would have had the chance to meet. I've been able to build up a portfolio, which again, I never would have been able to do otherwise.
They also help me stay motivated to achieve my dreams of making it big in the film industry one day.
All the things I've done at Spectrum Fusion, I could use to build a resume that would really grab people's attention. Nobody else does this. And I think that's what makes Spectrum Fusion unique.